Yeah. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Let's go. Morning coffee and sports betting with me, Bob Lagrasso, from Odds Jam and from the Sports Nuts. We're powered by Odds Jam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide, where you can get live arbitrage. That's right, live arbitrage. And there's going to be a ton of live opportunities today. A ton. There is a packed college basketball schedule. Live arbitrage. I mean, packed college basketball schedule today, folks. Get in here, get some live arbitrage. Boys, you know what? There's going to be some live positive EV coming your way. Oh, yeah. And you're going to learn about the Platinum Plan and how to use it for all these live bets. It's going to be great. But first off, I got no choice but to crank it up. Little cowbell. Little cowbell. Let's go. Yeah. Woo. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. For those of you on X, those of you on YouTube, and on Twitch, it is morning coffee and sports betting on a Saturday, January 18th. NFL Saturday preview. We've got NFL games today, a full college basketball slate. Lots of things going on. We're going to go to the EV page. We're going to make some money. We're going to look at some parlays. We may look at some live arbitrage opportunities. If there are any popping up, any live positive EV opportunities, also some pre-match positive EV opportunities, and we've got to add to our morning coffee picks. Which, you know what, I think I'm must be remiss here. I believe that let's see. Let me take a look here. You know what? Our last day together was last Saturday. Believe it or not. Let's see. 5-9. It looks like last week we got our butts kicked pretty darn good. So we're not going to make this an every Saturday thing where we get our asses kicked, but we went 6-9 last week, so not good. And we're down to 210.9 units. This is morning coffee picks totals: 1606, 1429, and 39, up 210.9 units. 3 years of doing this show. That's 70 units a year. And you know what? If you were able to find a handicapper to give you 70 units a year, you'd probably be paying that guy pretty good money. We did this all off of the Odds Jam Positive EV page and plays from the chat, too. Cheers. Let's have a little coffee together. Oh, my first cup of the day, man. We probably will not only look at the live EV page, we'll probably look at the Sportsbook screen too. as college basketball will be upon us before we know it. This morning, as a matter of fact, games start in about 25 minutes. I don't think there are any other ones starting yet. No, and big game between Alabama and Kentucky. That's a big game at Kentucky. Going to be an interesting matchup. All right, so once again, we are brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com/subscribe and use this code BOB20 for 20% off. All right. Let me pull up the EV page. I got lots of plays pending here. I will be putting out a anytime touchdown video here in a little while for tomorrow's games. So, but today's games are getting close to being upon us. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And let's go to some plays here. Now, let me go ahead and clear my sports books. And let me use the ones I'm going to use, because I'm going to tell you right now that Bet Rivers is a limiting machine. If you don't have Fliff and you don't have Rebet and Profit X, my suggestion to you is get them. And No Vig. Huge opportunities. Let's go with League and select all. Let's go to our market. And let's just do main and alternate markets right now. We'll come and do player props separately. Main and alternate markets with a maximum 25 market width. This is how I like to set up my filters. And by the way, do not be afraid. If you got Circa in your state, they will not limit. Jump on them. Jump on them. You know what? Even though it's 45%, Blue Jackets and Rangers under 1.5 first period total goals, I'm going to jump on it. This is like the equivalent to the Nerfy in baseball. Kind of the same concept, all right? So I'm going to hit a couple of those. I'm going to go with the Golden Knights and Blackhawks with under 1.5 first period total goals. So that means if they score one, it's okay. I'm going to stay away from that Germany BBL. I'm going to stay away from third quarter total points. Game hadn't even started yet. Golden State over 63.5 first half team totals of 49.9% probability. I'm going to go ahead and hit that for a morning coffee pick. Under 70.5 first half total points between Arizona and Texas Tech. That is also 49.9 probability. We'll hit that for a morning coffee pick. And let's see. We got the Hawks and Boston at over 234. Let me see if I see anything else related to that game. Over 236. Hang on. Let me see if I see anything else. 236.5. I'm looking for an over 230, over 233. That's a morning coffee pick. Looking for ladder plays there. And looking for an over 234 now in the Hawks game. There's 237.5 but we don't want that one. We need a 234. And I'm not seeing over 234. Minnesota Wild on the money line against the Predators. God, that's plus 170. That is a temp. There's a 235.5. I'm looking for 234. You don't have one? 234.5. We'll take it. Morning coffee pick. It was one of the ones I was looking for, man. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go down here. And Ole Miss plus 6.5 against Mississippi State. Morning coffee pick. We do have a few people out here on X and YouTube. Feel free to jump in. Live chat's available. Live chat is available. Jump in because we're going to be doing all kinds of things here this morning. We're going to be looking at EV and when some games. We'll look at some live arbitrage plays too. Please like this show, subscribe to this YouTube channel. All right. You got to get on YouTube. All right. Let me get back to what I'm doing here. Okay, there's that 234.5. Portland plus 17 against Washington State. That is a 54% probability. That's a morning coffee pick. And Belmont minus 5 against Evansville. Morning coffee pick. Oh, we'll put plenty of plays here together today. Been difficult getting morning coffee shows in during the week, folks. Been very busy with what I'm doing for OddsJam, so I apologize for not being there. Under 148.5, Purdue and Oregon. Morning coffee pick. And we're going to do some things a little bit differently here today. You'll find out. We're going to do some flip plays. Denver versus St. Thomas, Minnesota. Under 153.5. Morning coffee pick. And as we're going back to the top, Alabama and Kentucky. Over 177.5. You got to jump on that for a morning coffee pick. It's going to be a high-scoring game. There ain't no two ways about it. That should be a dandy. There's our over 234 that we were looking at earlier. It's already popped up. We're going to hit it for a morning coffee pick. Whoa. Commanders over 21.5 total points. I love this play. Morning coffee pick, and that's a 2-unit play there, baby. Once again, feel free to jump into the chat. Live chat is available. Live chat is available. All right. Now let's see. We hit that. Presbyterian plus 15. Morning coffee pick. And there's that over 235. Let's hit that in the Atlanta-Boston game. That is a morning coffee pick. And you know what? Let's just jump in on this MMA UFC fight. Hill versus Prochaska. Let's hit it. It's a 58.3%. Let's do 2 units on it. Let's double down, baby. Double down. Double down. Over 1.5 rounds. Yeah, we'll take that. Over 146.5, Davidson and Rhode Island for a morning coffee pick. And under 140.5 between San Diego and Loyola Marymount. Morning coffee pick. And a little bit of an error there, so I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Application error. We'll pull up another screen here and see. Well, maybe I was overloading, huh? I do have quite a few plays out here already. I'm going to go to my Fliff NBA plays here in a few. Yeah, we already put out $920 worth of bets. Just like that, folks. We got 900 staked. We have somebody on Twitch. Feel free to jump in. Live chat is available. Let's have a little coffee together right now. Cheers. Feel free to jump into the chat, and don't forget to like this show. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow me on X. And subscribe to the Twitch channel. All right? Do that for me, would you? I'm hanging in here, getting ready to roll this NFL Saturday preview, and that is what we're going to go talk about next. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Oops. There we go. Let me share my screen, and let's go to this little cup down here and go to NFL, and let's take a look at the games. So here we are, Texans and Chiefs. Obviously, Chiefs heavily favored at home. I'll tell you what. What's the play here? What is the play? Is it on the under in this game? Or do the Chiefs cover the spread? They haven't been very good ATS this year. So you kind of got to like the Texans +9. But Andy Reid coming off of a bye, there's no telling what he's going to have up his sleeve. And you got Hollywood Brown healthy, D-Hop healthy, you know, Kelsey, Gray, Worthy, Hunt, Pacheco. Could be interesting. I kind of think I like the over in this game. Honestly, I think that's the play. And you can get it at -108 on DraftKings. But I'd be curious to see if anybody has any feelings on this at all. Once again, live chat's available. So feel free to jump in to the chat and make some comments, man. Don't be afraid. So, yeah, let's go ahead. And the over 41.5, we're going to go ahead and say yay to that. All right? Let us do that. Obviously, I believe the Chiefs are going to win. I think the Chiefs are going to three-peat, but you never know. Now, Commanders and Lions, we've already locked in a bet on this. And let me go to my bet tracker here real quick. Let me scroll down. Under 55.5 is what we locked in last night. I don't know if anybody has any feelings on that at all. But if you do, jump in to the chat. Live chat is available. Please jump in. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you did. All right. I'll go through the bets here in a little bit. But yeah, under 55.5 is what we picked for this game. Hey, and don't forget on Monday evening is the college football national championship game. We will have an anytime touchdown video for college football. Yes, for the championship game, I'm going to put together an anytime touchdown video for that too. And then, of course, tomorrow we've got Rams, Eagles, and Ravens and Bills. That's NBC and CBS tomorrow. Today, Chiefs and Texans on ESPN, Commanders and Lions on Fox. Kind of a little preview. Let's just go ahead and look at NFL injury report. Texans and Chiefs. Let's look at that one first. Chiefs final injury report. I'm going to go ahead and look at this here. Entering the game. Let's just take a look. Juwan Taylor, McDuffie are all coming back. The Texans have 5 players listed. Woods, Azeez Al-Shahir, Dalton Schultz, Joe Mixon, and Quitoriano. The Chiefs, they have minimal injury concerns. With Chris Jones' calf coming back, they're returning to the lineup after dealing with these injuries in recent weeks. Yeah. And you know what? With all the rest they've gotten, I think the Chiefs are pretty healthy. That doesn't bode well for the Texans. All right. Let's go find the NFL injury report on the Commanders and Lions. That is, now the Lions have a ton of players on injury. I mean, they have just been decimated with injuries. By the way, live chat's available. Jump in here, folks. All right. But they have 16 players on injury reserve. 2 more have been ruled out for Saturday's game. Put it another way, Detroit could field a full 11-man squad of starters on defense just from players on the IR. That's insane. So here they are. Here's who's on it and what their injury is. Badgley, Barnes, Kaminsky, Davis III, Davenport, Dorsey, Galvin, Antonio Green, Aiden Hutchinson, Nate Lynn, McNeil, Mosley, Muti, Pecco, Ruckus Stroud Jr. could be activated off their injured reserve by Saturday. He's listed as a non-participant in practice. Malcolm Rodriguez and Mike Wingo. Holy cow. What an injury report that is, folks. That is crazy. That is crazy. 3 ruled out, 3 questionable for playoff game. So, guard Kevin Zeitler has been ruled out with a hamstring injury for the Lions, right? Christian Mahogany will take his place. Pat O'Connor, defensive lineman, dealing with a calf injury, is ruled out. And we talked about that. Commanders, Jordan McGee out. Walker questionable, Yankoff questionable. So, the Lions are going to play with what they're going to play with, folks. They're going to dance with the one that brung them. All right. Big Bub. Chiefs easy cover today. And take the under. Texans offense going to freeze up. Wow, Big Bub. Wow, Big Bub. I'm on the opposite side of that. I think the Chiefs could explode for 40 points on their own. I'm telling you, man. Andy Reid's got some shit coming out for Hollywood Brown and D-Hop, and they got to get Travis in the end zone. So, a minimum. I think the Chiefs score 4 touchdowns today and kick 3 field goals. And you know what that is? I say it's going to be 37-14. What do you think? That's on an over. That's the over there. Let me know what you think about that one. But in the meantime, I do want to go back to the positive EV page, and I do want to do what I've been doing with Fliff. So let me go ahead and go to my books here, sports books, and let me clear them all out and just click Fliff. Let me go to my market. I'm going to switch off to player props, which we're going to get to here in a second on the EV page. Maximum width of 42. And let's go to the league and just do what I want to do is I want to put together a few plays. And we have 0 results right now. Darn the luck. So let's go back here to league, clear, and let's go NFL and see what we got. Do we have any flip play? Oh, you know why we don't have any? Market width. Duh. I'm sorry, folks. Struggling here right now. There we go. 2 results. And both of them, I'm going to go ahead and play right now in Fliff. Let me pull up my Fliff account here on my phone. Let me, get my free $1,000 Fliff coins that you get about every 2 hours. Let's go to NBA. We've got Tyrese Maxey under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Sixers, Pacers. Player props. Rebounds. Assists and rebounds there. Under 10.5. And Dylan Brooks over 3.5 rebounds. Dylan Brooks over 3.5 rebounds. Let's find Dylan in here. And there it is. And that will be plus 273. Bam. Hit. Let's add it. Right here like this. We're putting it in a 2-leg. Whoops. I hit the wrong one. I'm on the under, not the over. I'll have to change that. And Dylan Brooks is on the over. Okay, so I've added that to my parlay. Up here in the corner, you see how that's turned purple. Let's change this here. And there we go. We will make that a morning coffee 2-leg NBA flip parlay. All right. All right. Excuse me. Now, go back in here and Chiefs 24-7. Oh, I know. Never over 30 all season. Absolutely agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And I don't have my Chiefs sweatshirt on here right now or my Kelsey jersey, but going to be getting that. By the way, if you're on Twitch, feel free to comment. Jump in. Live chat's available, man. All right. All right. Let's go back over here and let's change up the EV page a little bit more now. What we're going to do here is we're going to go back to the sports books I had. Just showing y'all how to do this. NoVig, ProfitX. If you don't have NoVig or ProfitX, rebet, you should get them. They're awesome. We're going to go to league. Clear all the leagues out. Let's go to football, NFL, and we've got 42 market width. We've got player props selected, and let's friggin' go. Isaiah Pacheco. Now, you know I'm not a big guy on rushing attempts, so I'm going to stay away from that. I do like Kareem Hunt at over 6.5 receiving yards on ProfitX, which, by the way, you will not get limited on ProfitX. You need to jump in there, man. Sam Laporta over 49.5 receiving yards. I'm going to hit that for a morning coffee pick. Jaden Daniels to throw an interception. You know what? I got to do that. I believe that he will. He's a rookie in a divisional round playoff game. I know he's already won a playoff game. The kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow. That's what's on ESPN. Travis Kelce over 5.5 receptions. That's a no-brainer. Morning coffee pick. Xavier Worthy over 4.5 receptions. Absolutely. Morning coffee pick. Yeah, you know what? Don't forget the Chiefs. The Chiefs got Juju too. Juju can come through. Juju can come through, folks. All righty then. DeAndre Hopkins over 34.5 receiving yards. Morning coffee pick. It looks like I'm doing nothing but Chiefs players, huh? And if I got Laporta over on his receiving yards, should I go with his receptions? I don't know there. Ryan Robinson Jr. over 1.5 player receptions. David Montgomery under 45.5 rushing yards. See, now I got two plays here right next to each other. One has him over, one has him under. I'm staying away. Noah Gray over 1.5 receptions. Yeah, I'm being a Chiefs. I'm a homer here now. I'm from Missouri originally, folks. Patrick Mahomes over 24.5 completions. Take it. Let's go. Make it happen. McLaurin, under 5.5 receptions. You know what? I'm going to take that. That's a lot of plays, folks. A lot of plays. Straight off the Positive EV page by OddsJam. oddsjam.com. All right, now, before I go and show you what we're doing here, and here we are. Games have already started. And Kentucky and Alabama, it's 4-2. This line was 2 at the beginning of the game. If you can pick up Alabama and get more points, more power to you if you can. That's something that I would be looking for pretty intensely here, okay? The totals, we had 177. Let's see. Yeah, it's already up to 179 and 180. This is the Sportsbook screen. $79 a month, folks. You know I work with OddsJam. You know I'm OddsJam grandpa. You know I'm going to pump up the product, but, you know, this is a great product. And we're just looking at college basketball live right now. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a little break. Stop sharing for a second here. Well, what's up, Stephen Batza? And we're going to get to some more stuff here in a second. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little break time. All right? Going to do a little break time, and I will be back, I promise. I'm going to go warm up my coffee, and I'll be right back. It won't take me long. Y'all stay around. We're going to do some more betting, man. We're going to have a little more fun, right? Going to have a little more fun. All right. Break time is over. Break time is over. Let's fade this out. All right, folks, I'm back. All right. Had to warm up my coffee, man. It's cold out here in the studio. Yeah, you know, well, I don't have the This is not a top of the line studio. Stephen Batsa, Auburn, Bowling Green, SMU, Brown, money lines plus 303 can get a boost on DraftKings. Thank you, Mr. Batsa. Love it. Love it. Love it. We're doing a lot of live stuff here. We're going to go through what the morning coffee picks are. There's a lot of them. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to get back to what we're doing here. So we just went through a bunch of football, and let's go to the bet tracker. Inside the bet tracker. And here we go. There are a bunch of plays here, folks. Columbus and the Rangers under 1.5 first period goals. Same thing with the Golden Knights and the Blackhawks under 1.5. Golden State Warriors over 63.5 first half team total. Under 70.5 first half total points between Arizona and Texas Tech. Over 233 and over 234.5. Hawks and Celtics. Ole Miss plus 6.5. Portland plus 17. Belmont minus 5. That's Belmont minus 5. Under 148.5 between Purdue and Oregon. Under 153.5 between Denver, St. Thomas, Minnesota. Over 177.5 between Alabama and Kentucky. And that's looking like a really good play so far. Over 234 with the Hawks and Celtics. The Commanders over 21.5 team total. Presbyterian plus 15. Here's another play in the Hawks and Celtics game. Over 235. We took over 1.5 total rounds between Hill and Prochaska. Davidson and Rhode Island over 146.5. Under 140.5 total points between San Diego and Loyola Marymount. We put together an NBA flip parlay. Player props. Dylan Brooks over 3.5 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey under 10.5 rebounds and assists. And now into some NFL player props here. Let's delete that one because that duplicated the bet. Kareem Hunt over 6.5 receiving yards. Sam Laporta over 49.5 receiving yards. Jaden Daniels to throw an interception. Travis Kelce over 5.5 receptions. Worthy over 4.5 receptions. Hopkins over 34.5 receiving yards. Noah Gray over 1.5 receptions. Mahomes over 24.5 completions. McLaurin under 5.5 player receptions. That is a lot of plays. And that's what we're doing here on Morning Coffee. Let's go back to the Sportsbook screen. See where we're at. Let's look at this Alabama and Kentucky game. Alabama up 18-12. And look at the numbers. Remember, we've got over 177.5. Anywhere, probably somewhere around 190. So that's a huge play for us. That's huge. Huge for us. And the play that we just made, let's look here at the point spread. As I said earlier, I would take Alabama plus as many points as possible, but now it's turned around to the point to where Alabama is the favorite and Kentucky is the dog. These are the types of things that you could find when you're dealing with live sports betting. And the Sportsbook screen can help you out tremendously in that regard. I'm just telling you, man, if you're not on Odds Jam, you better get there. I mean, you talk about a company that is up and coming. You know, it's like the Paul McCartney song, coming up. I'm coming up. Or Diana Ross, but that's how I'm coming out. All right. Okay, let's, for the heck of it, let's go ahead and go to EV. Let's set up some books. Let's go ahead. First off, let's clear all the leagues and select all. Let's go to the market and let's get rid of player props here. I'm not a big guy for live player props. I'm just not. I can't help it. Market width. Okay, we got main and alternate markets. Maximum market width of 25. We got sports books that I want selected. And okay, so now we're set there. Let's go and see if there's anything live. And look at this right off the bat with an EV play. Houston minus 12.5 point spread. All right, hang on a second. I got to hit this sucker right now. You know what? I got to do that MMA play too. But in the meantime, let's get to this Houston game. And it moved that quick. But I'm going to take it anyway. And I'm actually going to use a boost. But I'm also going to add this at the amount that I just got it at, which was minus 105. So I did not get the kind of EV that I wanted off of that because the line moved too quick. Hey, it happens. Okay. And we're just getting started. So check it out. That is there are a few live EV plays here. By the way, with the platinum plan, click that play button and you'll get automatic refresh. This is what you're going to be dealing with all day. Now let's go to arbitrage here real quick. Let's not even look at pre-match. Let's just look at live. Let's see what's out there. All right. So as I'm looking through here, I mean, look at this now. Now we got over 197.5 and 196.5, 198.5. Our 177.5 is coming through. There ain't no two ways about it. There's a ton of plays in that game. Lots of totals. Lots of totals, folks. If you can get in on these, could be really, really beneficial to you. But you got to be set up when you're doing this. Got to be ready to roll. And don't just think that you're going to do you're going to use your phone too. Don't just go with computer. You can use as many apparatus as you need, devices. Just use them. That can be extremely beneficial for you. Arbitrage and live EV. And if you take a look here with a 6.85%, and I did not have the play button on, so we're going to keep this going, as you can see. Now here's a stoppage. Let's see how long this play stays. If I can get that to pull up. Stoppage is gone. So it don't matter. Usually when the game is in stoppage, you will get an extra 30 seconds to a minute. I'd say 20 seconds to a minute even. All right, so let's look at this one. Under 136.5. It's on Hard Rock Bet. When it says game, it'll take you to the game. Total points under 136.5 is at minus 105. Oh, and it's already gone. Yes, it is. It is already gone. That's the way it goes sometimes. You got to be fast. But you get a lot of opportunities for stoppages. Let's take a look at this one. What do we got here? Louisville minus 21.5. Spread minus 21.5. Is that line changed? Yeah. Already changed. Stoppage gone. It's fast. I'm not kidding. You got to be extremely fast to do this, but don't be afraid. You can make some great money off of live arbitrage. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and hit a bunch of live arb bets because I'm not set up for it right now. I'm here to do one thing. That's to do a show with y'all. All right. Now, here's a play. Virginia plus 19.5. Actually, you can get Virginia plus 21.5. And you know what? Let's add this as a morning coffee pick. Live play. That's a plus 120. Yeah, and it's still sitting here at plus 120. And we're going to do that too. So I went ahead and hit 21.5 also. Excuse me. Virginia over 26.5 team total. And let's first half 26.5. Well, folks, it's still there. So that's proven. I'm hitting these right now. I'm proving it right now, folks. When it's in a stoppage, whether it's live positive EV or live arbitrage, when they're in a stoppage in the game, the plays will last longer. All right. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know what to think about that. I honestly don't know. But let's take a look at them covering. I'm going to get out of the live EV for a bit. Live positive EV, by the way, is great stuff. Live arbitrage is great. And you know what? If you look at my bet tracker from everything that we're doing today, folks, we got some plays up here. And this one here, which by the way, with Kentucky leading right now, looking pretty good. This Houston UCF game, that's going to cover. I'm going to tell you that right now. We'll see about this Virginia game, but here are a couple of plays that we pulled off a live EV, and we're betting right now. This is what you're going to be dealing with college basketball all day long. All right, Mr. Batsa, let's go to the NFL. And let's just take a look at what it would look like with a two-leg parlay. And by the way, let me clear these out because that was with my parlay from earlier. Let's take the Chiefs -9. No, -8.5. Excuse me. God, what a dummy I am. It's kind of split there. But we'll take -8.5. And we'll take the Lions at minus. Boy, that's a tough one, man. Man, you can get the Lions at minus 7.5. That's -9. I'm going to shoot -8.5 here because that's got DraftKings in it. And let's just see what that comes out to. DraftKings plus 260. I mean, if you like that, let's put it together and we'll sprinkle a little bit on that. Let's sprinkle a little bit on that. Meantime, here's where we're at. As you can see, it's still turned around that Kentucky, you can get points with. They are at home. Let's look at our total in this game now. Remember, we've got over 177.5. Everything's projected to about 190 right now. So looking good. Looking very good. Looking very good. Welcome to you on YouTube. Welcome anybody that is on Twitch and X. Live chat is available. Like the show and subscribe. Jump in if you got anything to say. Mr. Batson and I just put together a little parlay here real quick. And don't forget, we have the NHL too. And I'm going to throw some more stuff your way, folks. Oh, we got all kinds of things. All right, we've got a pretty big slate in the NHL today. Big slate that is starting here in a bit with the Devils and the Flyers. I like the Devils money line. I'm going to put a very quick parlay together. I like the Avs money line. And I'll take the Jets money line. Let me clear out the Chiefs and Lions. And now I got a plus 349 parlay. Devils, Avalanche, Jets, Stevie B, 3-leg parlay. All right. Let me do that real quick. I got to lock that in because this game's getting ready to start. Devils, Avalanche, Jets. And you know what? I think I'm going to redeem some. Get a boost. All right, bear with me. Trying to get to my bet slip here. There it is. Add the promo. I just put a 50% profit boost on this baby. And that got me up to plus 479. I'm just going to put a 5 spot on it. All right. God, I'm playing a lot of plays here today, huh? All right. Lots of things going on, man. Great stuff this morning. For sure. DK has a no sweat thing up to $5 for Chiefs Lions. Hell, put it on that parlay. That'd be the best thing to do, don't you think? All right. Man, have we covered enough? Here, let's go back to live EV. This is live now, folks. You get this with the Platinum plan. And here we go. We are now in a stoppage. And no way I'm taking Kentucky -3.5 first half point spread. First half money line, Connecticut and Creighton. Let's see where that game is at. Creighton is up 22-20. And Boston University over 22.5 team total. Let's see where this one is at. They're at 9 points with 8:18 left. That means they got to get 14 points in the next 8 minutes. You know what? I'm thinking I like that. Over 22.5 is at it moved. It's gone. Didn't get there quick enough. Way it goes sometimes, folks. Over 66.5 first half total points. Not really digging that. Staying away. Creighton and Connecticut. Yeah. Over 143.5. Clemson and Pittsburgh under 139.5. Flyers on the money line is at +175. That game has just started in the NHL. So we just got that parlay in. Just got that parlay in, folks. Cool. Good. Hey, you know what? It's a no sweat, so you might as well gamble a little bit, right? Gamble. Jump in here, folks, if anybody's got anything out here for today. And I will be putting together an anytime touchdown scorers video for the 2 games for tomorrow. I'm still drinking coffee at 11:30 Central Time. Cheers. Been going for an hour. I've been told the longer you go on Twitch, the better off you are. That's what I've been told. So, all right. For the heck of it, let's go ahead and look at some live arbitrage here real quick. I'm not set up to hit any of these, so sorry. But when we do have a stoppage, I do like to check and see if things hold. Okay, and on this play, it's under 142.5. Total points on the under 142.5 has already moved, unfortunately. Got to make sure the play button's on, folks. And no other. Clemson and Pittsburgh under 70.5. Let's just check this out on Bovada. Okay, what is that? Pittsburgh under 70.5 team total. And it's at -110. And that is still at -110. That is still at -110. Let's kind of wait and see how long it takes for that line to move. All right? About 10 seconds right now. Still at -110. still at minus 110. And what I'm telling you here is you're going to get, when there's a stoppage, at times you can get as much as 30 seconds to a minute, still at minus 110. This is on Bovada. This is on Bovada, and it's still at minus 110. That's this play, whoops, right here. Under 70 and a half total points for Pittsburgh. Look at the amount of plays that are here, folks. Just a ton. A shit ton. And that's that play. It is still there. Now it's gone. So we probably got a good 45 seconds in that stoppage to be able to hit that particular side of the play. If you're set up to do arbitrage with whatever devices you're going to use, you can, that extra 30 seconds, 45 seconds to a minute is going to be huge. That's right here. And I always say, look at the three squiggly lines. It's called in-game status. Click on it. Make sure live and stoppage are clicked. Now, there's some people that only click stoppage. Kind of hard for me to look at a page when it's doing that. But today is going to be wild. If you're on the platinum plan, you're going to have a blast today. I can tell you that right now. You're just going to have a blast. I'm the sports stockbroker today. Dude, I got all kinds of shit going on. Oh, Steve. Love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go back to the sportsbook screen, kind of see where we're at. We're gonna hit this over 177 and a half. It's gotta hit. We're at 36-32 right now with Kentucky up with 5 minutes left in the first half. Huge, huge, huge. We got Virginia plus 19 and a half, and I got them at plus 21 and a half. Looking good in that play right now. 4:28 left in the half, 31-20. So we're right in that range. And the point spread right now, this is a sportsbook screen too, by the way, folks, is at 17 and a half. So our 19 and a half and our 21 and a half is looking good in that game. This is how you use the odds jam tools to help you make money. I mean, it's what it's all about, man. It's about making money and drinking a little coffee. Cheers. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I'm just throwing some stuff out here on a Saturday morning, NFL Saturday preview with the Texans and the Chiefs playing in about 4 hours. And the Commanders and the Lions playing tonight. You know what? There's a play that I forgot to get in. And I got to go back to our bet tracker here. Hang on. All right. Let's go to the bet tracker. Where was that play? Ah, there it is. Total rounds. Okay, where's Hill at? And there it is. All wagers. Round betting. Nope. Nope. Extra round, total rounds over or under. That's what I wanted. And we're going over 1.5. I've got a 20% profit boost that I'm putting on this. And there we go. All right. Had to make sure I got that one in. I'm taking all these profit boosts, man. Going with them, jumping on them, making it happen. Day after day after day after day. Let's go back to live EV. And here we got a stoppage in this game. And let's go ahead and take a look at the sportsbook screen. Let's get out of the basketball for a little bit and let's go to the NHL. We only have one game here right now, and it's 0-0. It's looking like our under 1.5 could be a really good play. So let's go ahead and add this as a morning coffee pick. And let's go hit this. Let's do it. Oops. Devils just scored. So, that might be iffy. Devils just scored. This is not up to date right now. It lags a little bit behind. But yeah, Devils just scored. So that one's done. Alabama and Kentucky still going strong. Let's get out of this and let's go back to NCAA basketball. Kentucky up by 3. 3:16 left in the half, still in the 187, 188 range. Looking good. Looking good so far. All right. Whew. A lot of stuff, folks. I mean, I hope y'all appreciate what we're doing here. Trying to help you make money sports betting. Okay? Now, I just got to tell y'all, I'm here to make money. Here, let's just do it like this. There we go. I'm here to make money, and I want you to make money too. Okay? That's what it's about. I've got a Calendly link in the description of this video on YouTube. If you want to get on a call with me, it's a direct link to me, and we can discuss strategies and what have you with using OddsJam tools. Okay? I mean, I'm here to help. You want some help? I can help you. All right? As the other people with OddsJam can help you, and the affiliates, what have you, like the Arb father. Nick, good guy. Appreciate him a whole lot. Maybe I'll have him on the show one of these days. It'd be pretty cool if I did. So you know what? I'll just reiterate this. This is where we're at with morning coffee picks. 1606, 1429, and 39. Up 210.9 units. Been doing this show for 3 years. That's 70 units a year, and that ain't half bad. I want y'all to have a great day. Enjoy all the sports, man. Let's go. Or cowbell. Have a great day. See you later.